Florida has a long history of anglers who walk on water. Spanish explorers documented this method of fishing in the 1500s when they encountered the Calusa Indians. The Calusa Indians did not farm like the other Indian tribes in Florida. Instead, they fished in coastal shallow areas and rivers. These true natives traveled, stood up in, poled, and fished from dugout canoes carved from hollowed-out cypress logs approximately 15 feet long. From the 1500s to the Calusa's demise in the early 1800s, this was the preferred method of native travel and shallow water fishing. In times of drought, these dugout canoes surfaced from southwest Florida lakes, a few as recently as October of 2007. The rains will inevitably come again to cover up the Calusa canoes. With the launch of Ocean Kayak's Prowler Trident 15, the future of stand-up kayak fishing has arrived. There is finally a kayak on the market designed specifically in part by Florida anglers to truly walk on water. This 15-foot, 7-inch long, 29-inch wide kayak, like the Calusa dugout canoes, is the perfect combination of dimensions to paddle, pole, and fish. With dedicated flat and roomy areas in the cockpit and enhanced stability, standing is a breeze. Another bonus, this kayak is as quiet as a wading bird. With a unique hull design and bow entry like no other kayak on the market, the Trident is stealthy even in choppy water. Here, Andre is using the Lendl 3-piece push pole. The composite push pole is lightweight, floats, and is just the right length for the Trident. When not in use, the push pole slides into paddle mates mounted at the gunnel, one fore the cockpit adjacent to the front hatch, and another mounted aft of the seat. Why would you want to try standing up? The extra height gives an angler who wants to sight cast a fish a longer field of view. Snook, tarpon, trout, and redfish in shallow water are spooky, wary of any possible overhead predator. Long, accurate casts are necessary. This is the ultimate challenge in inshore fishing. An anchor trolley is a large running loop mounted just off the bow to shy of the stern. This setup allows Andre to position the Trident to take advantage of the wind and tide. A stakeout polar anchor works in combination with the trolley to stop the kayak quickly when fish are spotted. When it's time to move on, Andre places the fly rod and the rod mate on his belt. No more bending over to pick up or set down the rod in a holder mounted on the deck of the kayak. Both fly and conventional rods fit securely in the rod mate. The sliding compartment in the rod pod is the ideal place to stow the belt while seated and paddling. This Trident is complete with a Canon Rebel XT camera with video capability mounted on a flexible arm to record the day's adventures from any angle. For the long paddle back to the launch, yes, those are music speakers mounted on the foredeck. They are waterproof and powered by a small battery. The MP3 player fits in the sonar shield compartment. To take the Ocean Kayak Prowler Trident 15 for a test paddle, pole, and fish, log on to the dealer locator at www.oceankayak.com. Honoring a fishing tradition forged so long ago by the Calusa Indians, you will be walking on water too.